2 boop.
Boop,
3
boop,
boop.
Beep.
boop,
4 boop.
Beep.
boop.
Maggots. Wishing you a happy whatever doesn't offending you. Whatever doesn't offend you.
Oh god.
Beep.
Yes, I've done 4 boops. And now it is intro time.
I did it as a precaution. Shut up.
We're back.
Yes.
Motherfucker, why was I even muted? I was completely quiet.
Don't ask me.
I'm asking Midget. I was quiet this time.
Fuck you, Okta.
Also, thank you.
Thanks, Fade. I don't think we can skip because Sadden's involved in this scene.
Yeah. And so,
I was taking a drink.
the long night
Came to an end.
I just got a 2-minute ad. What the fuck?
Tell me what the void throws at you.
Yeah.
It is a lady dressed as a devil giving someone a golden mask and feeding someone a Twinkie. What? Oh, it's a skin kill shit. It's a skin kill ad.
The captains of the
I was loving a
Shinsengumi.
Twinkie. Sorry. It was someone. She was rubbing a Twinkie in some guy's face.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
The captains of the Shinsengumi gathered in the common room.
Alright, everyone. Don't worry. The hardest part for him is over.
The room collectively breathed a sigh of relief.
So, how is Sanan? How is Sanan-san? He's still asleep. He looks peaceful. Hey, has Sanan-san gone crazy like the others, or...
Inoue-san simply shook his head.
We won't know for sure until he wakes up. For now, he looks just like he always has.
Suddenly, the door slid open. Ito-san walked in.
Good morning. How is everyone doing? Oh shit, Ito. That wasn't the warm welcome I expected. My, you look all rather glum. Well, isn't it obvious that it's because we have to see your face first thing in the morning? My, Nakakura-kun, you are such a jokester.
Ito-san dismissed Nagakura-san's snide remark and returned to face the standing warriors.
Now then, come now, why the long faces, everyone? It has to do with the happenings of last night, I presume? No,
Kondo-san's eyes desperately darted around the room as if looking for someone to offer an excuse.
Sano, make something up. Me? Why? You see, yesterday, you're a miserable actor. Just keep your mouth shut. How about leaving the explanation to someone who can string more than 2 words together,
He's such a bitch. Yay.
He is.
He doesn't get that particular button, but he does get this.
Fuck you, Okta. Every time. I forgot what his counter ended up being.
That's a big bitch.
Okta-san turned side to side expectantly, and the latter spoke up at once.
I figured she would. Okay. As you may have heard, the Deputy Commander Ito, an incident occurred last night at headquarters. Alright. An incident, you say? Yes. However, we have yet to assume a real grasp on the situation. Attempting to give an explanation would only cause undue confusion. If you wish, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a more detailed report this evening. Oh. I see. I understand. Very well. I shall look forward to hearing the details. Good day.
Ito-san easily accepted the explanation and promptly excused himself.
Seems like he was let off easy.
What do you mean?
Ito has his wits about him. We shouldn't have let him see all of us together. The only man missing was Son. It won't take Ito long to realize something's happened to him.
Oh. Ito-san had likely guessed at what took place, but decided not to press the issue. I looked up at the sudden sound of the door sliding open. It was Sanan-san. Sanan-san!
Don't stare at me like I'm some kind of monster. But yeah, they are. Hold on.
Hmm.
San-san, should you be up and about?
少し気だるいですがね。
I'm only a little drained and sore.
薬の
An side effect of the serum, I suppose.
あの薬を飲んでしまうと昼間動くことが困難になりますから。
Hold on.
Got.
Okay, that was quick.
Eh?
Alright. Those who have taken it often find activity during daylight hours to be especially taxing.
Son looked a little pale, but it didn't look too difficult for him to stand and speak. But if it was hard for him to move during the day...
私はもう
I am no longer a human being.
Those words sunk heavily into our hearts. Even the captains fell silent at his solemn admission. Despite that,
いや、サンナ君。
Oh,
君が
Sanan-san.
生きててくれてよかった。
I'm so glad you're alive. Oh, it'd be cool.
Sonic-kun,
我々はそれだけで
every
十分
time I have to tell you, Sonic-kun, every single time. Yes, Kondo calls him Sonic-kun, even though Sonin is older than him. He calls him Sandok. He calls him Sonic-kun.
That does things to my brain I don't like.
It's because Kondo is in a position of power over him.
Personally, I don't see how that matters.
It just does. Kondo is the commanding officer of the entire Shinsengumi.
Oh, Sanan-kun, you're awake. That's good enough for me. Or you're alive, that's good enough for me.
Kondo-san stood and grabbed Sanon's shoulders tightly. Tears welled in his beaming eyes. Dad is so happy!
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
それで
Matt Smith is set to play the next incarnation of the Master in the 2025 season of Doctor Who,
Hold on, what?
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 according to a leak on Wikipedia.
I don't believe.
I don't believe that. No.
I don't believe until we see
Matt
footage.
Smith.
Photos.
I think he could do a good job of it, quite
Probably
honestly.
yes, but
Yes, but he's is that even possible? I don't think that should be possible.
that doesn't
Actually-
that doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, because we
Capaldi.
got Capaldi, as well as Tennant coming back for another run as the Doctor.
Yeah. His brain is fried now.
Just wait to see whether it happens or not.
Also, yes. So,
And-
how's your arm? Has it healed?
まだ本調子では
I haven't fully recovered yet, so I would withhold any final judgment, but...
He lifted his left arm, the arm that before had hung limp at his side. He flexed it, opened and closed it. It didn't look any different than before his injury.
Speaking of left arm injuries, my burn is coming along quite nicely.
少なくとも
Yay.
It's still doing the one thing that you can't stand to hear, but it's almost done. It seems to have healed. At the very least, it is no longer a hindrance. Very appropriate words, Sanan-san.
Thank goodness. In spite of the chaos from last night, his wish to use his arm once more came true. However,
あの薬を飲んだってことは昼間動けねえようになっちまったんだろ
You can't go out in the sunlight, right?
それなのにタイムに参加なんてできるのか
Will you still be able to fight with us?
to this, Sana-san was quick to respond.
解決策はあります私が死んだことにすれば
I have an idea. Tell everyone I died. What?
これから
Wait, why does that say Senpachi whenever Hadada had the expression and the mouth dialogue?
Typo.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, From now on, I will manage the Furies to remind them and to us that success is possible.
サナさん
Sana-san, have you lost your mind?
あんた自分が何を言ってるのか分かってるの
Do
か
you
よ
know what you're saying?
Yes.
分かっていますと長倉君君こそ忘れたのですか
Of course I do. Do you, Nakakura-kun?
我々は薬の存在を伏せるよう
The Shogun had ordered us to keep the serum a secret. If I die, then the Shogun's secret remains so. Besides, if the side effects can be managed, or perhaps even removed, then what reason do we have not to use it?
No one spoke up. I was sure that deep in their hearts, everyone wanted to stop him.
But at the same time, they're like, shit, he's got a good point.
But
薬の実験は
We're given to this task by the Shogun himself.
そうするしか
I suppose this is our only choice. Well, this is what you asked for, Sanan-san. Besides, you're not the type to listen either.
よく分かっています
You know me so well, don't you? You couldn't have been more accurate.
Ichikata-san finally spoke in a half murmur, something close to bitterness in his eyes.
豚書移転の話
This means we can't put off moving to a new location any longer.
三男さんの弟の目が
If we're going to hide Sun and Sun from Ito and his men, we need more space.
狭すぎ
This place won't cut it.
同意します
I concur.
薬の研究を続けるのであればなおのこと移転を
If we intend to continue research on the serum, then a move is even more urgent.
よし
All right, everyone. I don't know if you got much sleep, but we need to attend to business. Yukimura, you go back to your room. I know you didn't sleep much.
Understood. Please excuse me. I bowed to everyone and left the common room. I was honestly happy that Sanan-san was safe. However, a whole flurry of new concerns had arisen. Learning of my father's horrible work. What would become of me? Would I be safe?
No.
Relationship goals right there, by the way.
Something he sent me.
I mean, hang on.
What do you mean, hang on?
Relationship goals.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
I'm not wrong.
I guess. I don't know. I am a lover of flowers, so I don't know.
I don't necessarily know, but I want someone to bring me cooked bacon. But
Yeah. It kind of seems random in my head.
but hey, if you know your husband loves bacon, I guess why not,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I just realized the current equivalent for my partner will probably be like Beyblades.
Oh my god,
Yes!
What you ought to do,
Beyblades are pretty.
well, what you ought to do is get something that that looks like Beyblades, but he can eat them,
Huh?
like Beyblade cupcakes or some shit.
Maybe, but like he'd actually like actual Beyblades.
I
True.
mean, Beyblades are pretty awesome. I ran an illegal Beyblade tournament in elementary school.
You
I was
what?
the referee. I ran an illegal Beyblade tournament in elementary school. Beyblades got banned at my elementary school for being weapons.
Ah.
Don't ask.
Where
And so So we snuck off way behind part of the school that the teachers stupidly never checked, and I ran a Beyblade tournament.
My God.
Somebody got pulled over, and the cop is like, "You're on the wrong driving on the wrong side of the road." And the guy's like, "Sorry, I'm English." So the cop responds, "It's the wrong side of the road you was driving down, isn't it?"
Jesus Christ. Ah.
Why is that so funny and accurate?
Ugh. Anyway, such thoughts buzzed in my head as I walked back to my room. Are we done with January?
I guess.
We should be.
Yeah, May.
Yeah.
May 1865. The American Civil War was about to come to a close.
No, it was already technically more or less over. Lincoln had just been killed the previous month.
Oh, right. Yes. So, yeah.
Yes, Lincoln was assassinated April of 65. Yes.
May 1865. Spring had passed, and due to the reforming of the calendar, the year went from the 2nd of Ganji to the 1st of Kale. 3 months had passed since we moved to the headquarters to Nishi-Honwanji. There's a lot more room, but... More room meant, well, farther to walk.
Is Sanan in this?
Yes. I'd walk through it every day, and I was finally beginning to learn my way around. As I turned the corner near the back of the compound, because I remember.
Oh yeah, this is the one where he's like literally right there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's just sitting under the tree. I got the sight of someone sitting in the shadows. There you are, Son. Your meal's ready.
ああ、君でしたか。ありがとう。
Oh, it's you. Thank you.
The snow and cherry blossoms had faded, and now summer was here. Son and I exchanged smiles, and I held out my hands to let the breeze brush across them. It's really gotten warm lately.
ええ。まあ、
Yes, it has.
私には
Unfortunately, the increased sunshine has been more unpleasant for me than the heat.
Really? I didn't think the sun was particularly strong that day. But the sun must have been awfully bright. The night sun
As we get flashbanged.
The night Sun took the serum, his hair had turned white and his eyes had shone with a thirst for blood. But looking at his peaceful smile now made it hard to imagine such a night as was real. If someone told me it was all a bad dream, I might have believed it. It wasn't a dream though, and now San spent his days hiding from others. He could no longer go out in the light of day. For just a moment, the sunlight on San-san's hair. I wasn't sure if it was a trick of the light, but in that moment his hair was a brilliant white. Why would Ryman all of a sudden?
She's a poet and she didn't even know it.
Is something the matter?
幽霊でも見るような目つきで人を見るのは良いことと
You
思い
look
ます。
as though you've seen a ghost, which I hardly feel is polite.
Oh, no, nothing at all. You look perfectly normal now. Surely, I thought. I must have simply imagined it.
Does he get in a slap fight with Sakamoto in this route, or is that in Sakamoto's?
That is in Sakamoto's, I believe.
That is so fucking funny. I love that scene so much.
I love it!
It's so good.
Even so, there was no denying that he was the same man who had gone mad with bloodlust. The fear of the night casts a shadow over my heart. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Well, now we can skip.
Yay, skipping!
There we
Skipping
go.
makes subsequent playthroughs of this game so great.
Yes!
Look at what it did for us and earlier today.
Except the
love
game
skipping.
crashed.
Yeah, right up until the game is like, nope, we're done.
It's like denied.
The game is like, I cannot go any longer. Go on without me.
Oh, I gotta get through all of this.
I'm so excited for Hijika's route, even though I'm going to be waiting months for it. You have no idea.
I'm sorry.
I'm so excited to do every single scene with him in it and get to be him. You have no idea how long I've wanted to voice act the fucking Kazuma scene.
Oh god.
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Did it stop?
Oh, it did stop. What?
I think because you have to go back to the base here because their stuff was summoned.
Oh, right.
Yes. Okay. Well, go ahead.
Do your injuries heal quickly? Too quickly, perhaps?
I held my breath.
Do you heal from injuries faster than any human could?
How did he know? I never revealed this secret to anyone before.
A magician never reveals their secret.
Well, just as I was about to deny their accusations.
What the hell? Meh, what the hell? Maybe it'd be quicker if we just give her a demonstration.
Shiranui's like, I'll shoot her.
Shiranui's gun glistened eerily.
Shiranui, do you really mean to injure a precious demon woman? Hey, don't tell me what to do. Besides, the kid's being stubborn, so what else can we do?
After Kazuma's glare at Shiranui, his eyes drifted once more towards the Kodachi on my head.
Words are unnecessary. Her family name is a demon's, and she carries the demon of the East, Kodachi. That is proof enough.
My family name? What was wrong with Yukimura? Cold sweat was inching down my spine.
Then again, we don't exactly require your permission to kidnap you. Your compliance is not a factor.
Fuck you.
Demon women are precious. Now, come with me.
No.
His hand stretched out from the darkness to grab hold of me. But then... boop, a blade flickered through the night.
Oh, there, pal. Trying to pick up chicks in a back alley? That's not creepy at all.
Thank you, Hanada. Oh shit.
Trying to pick up chicks sounds so much better than trying to pick up girls, if you ask me.
But he wouldn't call women chicks.
Well, this was more like taunting, or like more towards him. He wouldn't say that normally.
Well, I don't think he'd call women chicks anyway, because his route is the whole one with the women are stronger than men speech.
Trying to pick up girls in a back alley? That's not creepy at all.
I think Shinpachi would call women chicks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Take a drink.
You again? The culture and the nose of a dog, I see. One could say the same of you.
Thank you, Saito. That was a fucking burn.
Hanada-san! Saito-san!
Sup, kid?
I was so relieved by their arrival, my legs almost gave way. A strong, rough hand caught me and pulled me back, its grip hard as steel.
Yay, it's me!
It ain't me.
Yeah. Stay back.
Some people should use a glue stick instead of chapstick.
Oh god. Hijikata-san.
He's so
I-
perfect.
He guided me around behind him and placed his hand on his sword.
I figured you were here for the Shogun's head. What do you want from this kid?
I've little interest in you or the Shogun at this time. The matter here concerns only us demons.
Demons.
His eyes narrowed.
I narrowed my eyes.
God
God damn it.
It's instinctual.
At this point? Yeah. He glared sharply at Kazuma, as if trying to decide if he was telling the truth or not.
Haven't seen this punk since Hamaguri. I guess we're meant to be, huh? Doesn't make me too particularly happy, though. True, though I feel little at this reunion. Will you stand in our way? If so, then...
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg ready to explode. Even the slightest movement could set them off. It wasn't like I could do much, but I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword. Suddenly,
20 seconds to the ad break.
Suzuma!
Don't worry about them.
Yamazaki-san? When did you...
Shh. The commander has ordered me to return you to headquarters.
You're telling me to run away?
Even if you were to stay, there's nothing you can do.
Maybe right, but go to headquarters?
Yeah, go back to headquarters.
Woo! What?
Cause we're in chapter 3.
Sure. Even as I ran back to the headquarters with Yamazaki-san, I couldn't shake the fear in my heart. When we finally got to the compound, I still felt nervous, and I could do nothing but stare back into the blank darkness.
You're fine now. I'm sure they can't follow you here.
But?
Yes, but.
But...
Because I'm pretty sure your right is Yamazaki's.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right as Yamazaki's as well.
We're in an ad break, folks.
Hooray!
Sorry,
I'm
I know
so-
I get. I'm sorry, I know I get bitchy about the Shin syndrome.
Eh?
I'm sorry to do this when you're worried, but I must return to the commander. If everyone is out to protect the Shogun, then most of the warriors aren't going to be here. I think it's safe for you to be with either Okita-san or Todo-san. Would it be
probably.
Todo-kun?
Yeah.
With,
Keisuke's younger than him.
Yeah.
with Todo-kun.
I mean, so is Soji, isn't he?
Yeah, it would be Okita-kun or Todo-kun, probably.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go find them.
Well, I'll leave the rest to you.
With that, he disappeared back into the darkness. Suddenly, the
If you
night
think the
felt-
grocery store always plays the best music, it's probably time to schedule a colonoscopy. Huh.
Huh.
It's a good thing I don't think that.
Suddenly, the night
I
felt
don't-
very quiet. Who were those people? they'd called me a demon. I shook my head. I suddenly felt very, very alone. As Yamazaki-san said, I should go find Okita-san or Heisuke-kun. But whom should I look for? Heisuke?
Hesuke.
Yeah, because it's Sanen's road, so he's.
If it was the other one, it'd be Okita.
Heisuke.
Cat, go outside.
The cat is outside.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
Oh no. Yep, there it is. The
What the
the compound that I was so used to seeing felt
What?
like a... Whoa.
He went to go scream to somebody else.
I guess.
I guess his sister or mother was yelling at him.
Yeah.
Mm.
The compound that I was so used to seeing felt like an unfamiliar place at night. Nearly all of the members of the Shinsengumi had left to guard the shogun, which meant the compound was silent. I was quite relieved when I spotted Heisuke-kun. Heisuke-kun?
Chizuru?
なんでここにいるんだ将軍の警護は終わったのか
What are you doing here? Did you guys already finish with the Shogun?
Actually, I didn't know where to start. Stumbling over my words, I poured out the whole story. At the mention of Amagiri, the man who'd wounded him at Ikeda, Heisuke-kun scowled.
And that guy came to Nijo Castle, and on top of that, they came for you?
Mm.
人違いじゃねえのか
Are you sure they weren't making a mistake? Maybe they mixed you up with someone else.
I don't think so. I don't know how, but they knew my name.
そっかなんか気になる
I see. That's kind of creepy.
I don't remember.
Is it I'm okay now, though?
That would be for Hesuke, I believe.
That would be for Heisuke, okay.
So then, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Because because for Hesuke, you're trying to reassure him that you're fine.
Sonnen approves of you finding demons creepy, is what I get. Just like he approves of being sarcastic about Hijikata not being a nice person.
Yeah, oh god.
Because he likes to pick on Hijikata.
Go.
True big brother energy.
Big brother energy.
He does. He has big brother energy. He's Toshi's big brother.
Yeah.
Even though Toshi has like a bunch of big brothers.
Yeah, it is.
でももう大丈夫だから
It's alright now.
安心しろって
So don't worry.
Thanks. Go ahead, take a drink.
Don't fucking tell me what to do, Chizuru. You can't compel me to do anything, bitch.
But wait. I thought you didn't feel well.
Oh,
Shouldn't you be resting inside? Or better yet, I prepare some medicine.
あ
oh, about that. You're fucking right.
違うんだよ
Actually, the truth is, I'm fine.
Huh? He looked at me for a moment, then shook his head in defeat.
ただ警護に行きたく
I didn't want to go guard the Shogun.
What do you mean you didn't want to go? Why? Heisuke-kun seemed to be unsure whether to open up, and looked up at the night sky for a moment. Eventually, he slowly but quietly continued speaking.
近藤さんとか土方さんは
Well, Kondo-san and Hijikata-san, they respect the shogunate and Iomochi-sama very much.
俺は
but I just can't get myself to feel the same way.
What do you mean by that? His response was so unexpected. I wasn't sure what to make of it.
Thing is, Heisuke, like,
I don't think you know since you haven't been back to Edo lately, but
Yes, Gray?
Heisuke, I was gonna say, the thing is, Heisuke, is I think only Kondo-san really loves Shogun Iemochi. I don't actually think Hijikata feels any particular way about him. I just think you've kind of convinced yourself he has. He does. And I think if you were to talk to him, you would be surprised by his political beliefs. He's way more practical, and he's not a fanboy like Kondo is. Like, even in Reime, like, he's more excited that Kondo is excited than he is excited that Iemochi is there.
Excited for the excited.
Yes, exactly. Like, I don't know. And I get that it's part of the tragedy, but it still makes me sad that no one fucking talks to Hijikata. Just talk to him! Just talk to him!
I fire back.
Okay, anyway, go on.
Talk to him.
I don't think you know since you haven't been back to Edo lately, but in Edo, you can see foreigners putting up all these buildings like they own the place. But it looks like the officials of the shogunate don't seem to care at all. Does he really plan on expelling the foreigners? It's starting to make me feel like he has no interest in protecting the civilians of Edo. So under these circumstances, here comes the shogun. It left a bad taste in my mouth. Shut up, cat.
Heisuke, I can tell you're like 17, 18.
My mic is up. How can you hear me?
How can we not?
Like, I can tell that you're young, and this is like the first time you're thinking about this stuff. Because you don't have bigger picture politics in you. Like, you don't get that, like, the shogun is fettered by, like, what the daimyo can and can't do. And, like, if the daimyo aren't behind him, he won't be able to do anything. And that's what he's trying to unify Japan through unifying the imperial court and the shogun. And it might have worked if he weren't sickly. Yeah. But he is. And so I don't think it's Iemochi's fault. I think Iemochi is doing everything he can because he wants to get the outer daimyo on board to help expel the foreigners and take control of Japan. But as it is, the inner daimyo are against doing that because they understand the threat that the Westerners represent. I like the politics. Period. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I need to understand more, to be fair.
Hey, anytime you wanna talk about late Edo area Bakumatsu politics, I'm right here. I can tell you all about the Aijinaika movement.
Besides, you've heard about it, right? About that serum?
My heart skipped a beat. I did.
That was all orders given by the shogunate. Kondo-san believes that if we worked hard and showed some results, then someday the shogunate would approve of our efforts, but I can't just take this feeling that there's a good chance that they're gonna just use us then throw us away. Like,
I mean, you're definitely not wrong about that, baby boy. They don't care about you. I love you.
Heisuke-kun.
Oh, don't get me wrong, though. It's not like I'm not saying that I have an issue with how Kondo-san and Hijikata-san are running things. It's just
やっぱりあの人たちのことは好きだし、ついて生きてって思ったからこうやって。
I mean, I really do like them and respect them enough that I moved all the way to Kyoto with them. But
Heisuke-kun's eyes were filled with confusion and pain, and it hurt my heart seeing them. To be in the predicament of not knowing what's right or wrong, unsure of how to come to a compromise when everyone held different beliefs. Was that why you invited Ito-san to the Shinsengumi?
yeah. Ito-san is very in tune with politics, and he keeps up with trends and has a lot of connections. I mean, I thought he might lead the troops in a good direction. Well, at least a better one than now, anyway.
Eisuke, don't play with fire, sweet baby boy. You just caused more problems than you did solve.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I love you, Heisuke, but you just threw a weasel into the chicken coop. That's all that you did.
Oh god.
Because all he wants to do is consolidate power for himself and his own political movement, and he's just trying to use the Shinsengumi to do that. He doesn't actually respect or care about Kondo and Hijikata, and he sees them as inferior to himself. He thinks they're just stupid commoners. And, like, he might respect you, and I believe he respects the other samurai-born people, but I don't think he likes or cares about them.
Sounds about right.
I don't know. I have complicated feelings on Ito. I think he and Sarazawa are the best written antagonists in Hakuoki.
And yet, by the end of it, we get stuck with the sucky ones.
Yeah, we do. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
The real enemy in Hakuoki is the forward march of time and the corruption of humanity through imperialism, anyways.
As any group grows, it must begin to accept people with different viewpoints. And besides, it was unlikely they would all be together forever. There was no telling when someone might lose their life in battle. The Okuda Inn was a good example. Were the men of the Shinsengumi fated to end up on different paths? Still, I wanted to stay with everyone just a little longer. That was what I truly believed, and I quietly looked up at the starry sky. It's time to hit the skip button.
Afterwards,
Oops.
skip!
Da 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 da. Still May. But, we have some examinations.
Ah, yes, one of my favorite scenes.
We're not doing it, though.
But we're not doing it. Not until Nagakura's route.
Yes?
Or Yamazaki's. Because,
Yeah.
yes, it's a yes, please. And pretty much every
Please.
route but his, it's yes, please.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, please.
Do we... do I want to do the scene that's coming up? Because that's like in every single route, really.
I don't think
It's
it's
in
necessary.
every single... No, I don't think it's necessary. As funny as it is, we should save it for Nagakura's. If we're going
Yeah.
to do it a second time.
No, I
Matsumoto-sensei.
mean, the one
軽い
that's
症状
coming
の
up
も
with
のなら
Matsumoto and Sana
俺が
just
代わり
arguing
に見ま
about
す
it.
そろそろ
Oh, do we wanna
休憩
do
したらどう
that?
ですか
Yeah,
Oh,
That's in like every single route thing.
it is.
It's not unique to Sanen's. I don't know that we need to do it.
Fuck it, we'll skip it.
Yeah.
We'll do it two
fuck
more.
it,
We'll do
well.
it 2 more times. We'll do it. Actually, no. Yeah, 2. Iba and Hijikata. I think it's just fitting.
Yeah, we need to do as much stuff as we can in Hijikata's one. Because it's the full version. It's
Technically.
the canon one.
It's canon.
It's canon! It's canon and you can't take it from me!
wait, why are we talking about female Robin anyway? What's going on? That's her name for female Robin from Fire Emblem Awakening.
Yeah, my canon. Except it
Her canon is canon.
No,
starts with a K.
no,
Yeah.
midget. Why?
Good to make you groan like that.
Uh,
Alright, for work?
So it's like going to unleash a new horrible car, and it
It's-
looks like a fucking twink.
So it says on the walkthrough, it's not any of my business, so I'm assuming as I should focus on my work.
Yeah, that's what it used to be. That's what it used to say.
Okay.
Yeah, we can skippy.
God, this
Hi,
is
bitch.
horrible.
Skippy.
Goodbye, bitch.
Oh, what'd you find, sir?
This is Tesla's new concept for the robo.
Oh, hold on. Wait, let me.
Okay,
What
this
the
looks like
fuck?
something. Yeah, this looks like something out of Bicentennial Man.
Isn't that awful? It looks like a fucking Twinkie.
Also looks like something out of Star Trek TNG.
Oh god, I had a thought. My brain went to Winx Club in the City of Magics.
Oh, you're right.
That's where my brain went with that.
So the decision here is the same as it was in our first run, turning humans into demons.
Oh goody.
Because this is Sonnen we're talking about.
I can't wait until it's the message board. No, that's not here yet.
We had 24-hour Walmarts and $1 McChickens. We had it all.
Shall we do this one again?
Dealer's choice. I kind of don't care.
Thanks.
Like I don't care because I could go either way. Kind of like my sexuality.
Again. This is a bit. What other routes do we do this in?
I don't think many. This is cousin.
Yeah, if it's.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go. What chapter are we on?
3.
3.
Let's see. Not Hijikata.
No, not Hijikata.
Soji.
Not Soji. That I knew.
Not Saito.
I knew that too.
Not Heisuke.
Not Eisuke. No, I know it wouldn't be any of those because those are the OG ones, so of course I know those.
Okay, things are getting dire, so we're gonna have to sell your feet pics, and the cat just stretches its feet, lower back feet out and everything.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, something that I saw.
Okay, not Nagakura, not.
I'm questioning stuff.
Not Iba. Not Soma. Not Ryoma. It's literally just Kazuma and Sanan, so I guess we'll do it.
Here you go. Have a legitimate battle cat.
What?
What?
Wait.
Look at the little one.
Oh my god.
Fine, then I guess everybody else can have it too.
Yes.
Look at this legitimate battle cat from He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
He's in there. He's in there.
Yeah.
Alright. Even as the day turned to night, Cosmo's words swirled in my mind and I couldn't get over them. I returned to my room lost in thoughts as I recalled the events of the afternoon.
Yukimura-kun? I apologize for bothering you at this hour. Are you still awake?
Sanasa? I'm still awake. I opened the sliding door to see Sanan-san standing there with a contemplative expression.
My apologies. I'm sure my presence at this hour is a surprise. Visiting a lady's room this late at night.
Oh, no. I didn't think anything of it. Is there something I can help you with?
Well, yes. I wanted to talk to you about the demons who visited you this afternoon. I was briefed on the situation by Hijikata-kun. Or is it Kun or San? I forget.
It's Hijikata-kun.
Okay. Supposedly, our uninvited guest accused us of turning men into demons. Is that true?
Yes, and I've been thinking about it all day. Having San come to my room to discuss the afternoon's events was a little intimidating. Still, I let him in and recounted the story.
Turning demons into humans into demons, you say? That'd be a hat trick if you could turn demons into humans.
Yep.
I'd do it to Kazama in like a second, then make him live that way for like a year before turning him back.
A year?
Then maybe he would learn to stop being such a piece of shit.
No
I
way.
would let him go a year with it
Listen,
and then look to
I'm
see.
a benevolent god.
I know, but here's my take on it. Let him be a human for about a year. When you come back and see how he is, depending on how he is whether or not I will lift it or not.
Thank you, Faye.
Yes, thank you. Sounds very similar to the effects of the water of life and the Furies.
You think so too, San?
Yeah. Kodo had defected to the other side. If he's working with the West, then he may have provided them with information about the Furies. Was he coming here to warn us about after learning about the Furies? Or did they come by to stop us as their experiments are progressing? Well, thank you for letting me know about this. Is this going to be round one? I forget.
No.
Okay, good.
No. Unfortunately, it would make sense, but we don't get it till the other part, which is a fucking shame.
We don't get it until the other part, yeah.
The only exception is Heisuke.
Mm-hmm.
No problem at all. I'm just happy to help. We couldn't seem to figure out why he came, but we agreed to interpret it as a warning. It did indeed seem like my father was involved in all this. The thought of it made my chest tighten.
I know where to send this. On a side note, Yukimura-kun, wouldn't you want to learn more about the Water of Life and the Furies?
Learn more? Yes.
Yes.
We would.
Yes, I do. That is a love point for Sonnen.
Well, then could you tell me how my father became involved with the serum? Honestly, that's a question better suited to Haruka, but okay.
What did she say?
How her father got involved with the serum.
Very well. Excuse me. It all started back when we first came to Kyo, when we still referred to ourselves as a Roshi Gumi. We had no funds, no backing, and almost nothing to eat. We were at a loss for what to do when the then Chief Serizawa brought us an opportunity.
Chief Serizawa? So Kondo-san wasn't chief?
When the Roshin Gumi was first established, we had 3 chiefs. The head chief was Serizawa Komo.
Kamo.
Kamo. It's almost like asking somebody from Boston say camo. They say camo.
今も言われている新選組の悪い噂の
Just
He
means
had a
dog.
he had a penchant for violence, even with his own warriors. Most, if not at all, negative rumors of the Shinsengumi originated with his outbursts.
ですが腕は立ちます
However, he was an incredible swordsman, and he had many friends in high places.
そのおかげで老子組
There he
はなん
goes.
とかやっていけていたん
And
で
thanks to
す
his connections, the Roshigumi were able to slip by. If only just...
Jesus.
Oh, he's back.
その逼迫した状
In
況
Hello?
を
an
打開
effort
する
to
ために
improve things,
彼が幕府と
Hi.
the
取引した
chief
のが
negotiated
打
with
ち
the
水の実験
shogunate
です
to perform experiments with the water of life.
Kondo-san told me they did it to make up for the lack of reinforcements from the shogunate.
ええうまくいけば戦力の増強になるという意
Yes.
味では人材
If
不足
only
を
everything
補う
worked
で
as
しょう
planned. If the serum did work, then if the serum worked, then it would have increased our numbers.
そして芹沢局長はこの新選組で落ち水と羅刹の実験を始めたのです
And
He
so,
didn't do it. It was mostly Nimi. But
Yeah.
I'll cut you some slack.
Chief Sarazawa began experimenting with the water of life and furies on the Shinsengumi.
Ooh, mine, excuse me.
そのために幕府から派遣されたのが
And the shogunate had commissioned your father, Yukimura Kodo, to assist him.
これはあなたも知っていますね
That part you are aware of, correct?
Mm.
彼は芹沢局長の命で実験を開始しました
And so the experiments began.
実験の対象となったのは
Initial subjects were those whose days were numbered from fatal injuries,
死罪に値
or
する
those sentenced to death who could consent to the experiment in place of their execution.
言っておきますが
Just to be clear, everyone who took part in the experiment did so of their own accord.
そして
Just hearing that last bit makes me want to play COD Modern Warfare 2 again, because there's a mission called Of Their Own Accord.
Oh.
And under the leadership of Chief Sarazawa, we performed many, many experiments, but
ほとんどのものが血に
most of the subjects lost their minds to bloodlust.
その失敗となったものをどうしたと思います
Care to guess what happened to the failed subjects?
What did you do?
私たち自らの
We
手
put
で
them down
守りまし
with
た
our own hands.
Ah, yes, the bitter Sonnen smile that I love so much.
Yeah.
最後には芹沢局長自ら
In the end,
その対象に
unfortunately,
なりました
Chief Sarazawa also succumbed to the fate of the Furies.
今の新選組となるまで私たちは
In order
仲間
to
を
become the
殺し
Shinsengumi as we know it
血で血を
today,
洗う
we
よう
had
な
to
地
sacrifice the
獄を
lives
得
of
てきたのです
countless comrades.
コードーさんは新選組をそんな状況に作っておきながら忽然と姿を
Todo,
消しまし
despite
た
being responsible for shaping the Shinsengumi as we know it, left one day without explanation.
Putting it mildly, he literally set his house on fire and faked his own death.
I like that version better.
Yeah,
That's why I included it in Alter, because like I don't like the sudden disappearance.
No, that's what I did too. That's because that's the best version of it.
Yes.
Where he sets his house on fire and it's like, bye, bitch.
Bye! I'm going to the other side. Try and find me, bitches.
bye, have a beautiful time!
Okay.
What the heck, man?
無責任だ
That's
と思います
basically what it is.
Yes, I do.
Don't you think that was irresponsible of him?
私たちが彼を探す理由が分かったでしょう。
Now you understand why we're looking for him?
やはり
Do you
聞かなかった
regret hearing the
でよか
truth?
ったですか。
No, I'm the one who asked. Butterfly.
あなたは強い子ですね。
You're a strong one.
I don't know why you think I'm strong.
あなたはまだ自分で
You
気
may
づい
not,
て
but
いないだ
it
け
could be
です。
because you've yet to realize it yourself.
Could he be telling the truth? I was about to cry.
Why would he lie to you?
Good question.
Why would he lie?
Why would he lie?
He has no reason to lie here.
Exactly.
Jesus. I was about
Did
to...
you choke? Are you okay? Like,
Hey?
seriously, are you okay?
Never mind.
You sure?
Okay. Are you sure? Because it sounded like you joked.
It really does.
Yeah.
Choked on water.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It went okay. I'm glad you're okay.
I was about to cry, and my heart was on the verge of breaking. I had no way of convincing myself that I was strong.
夜も更けてきたようです。
Well, it's getting late.
そろそろ
It's
寝る
time
時
for
間です
humans to sleep.
Sana-san stood without making a sound, bowed, and disappeared like a shadow. I thought that having answers would help, but learning about the Shinsengumi's morbid past and knowing about how much pain they've endured, most of all, knowing the extent to which my father was involved in all this. But it's time to skip.
Greased lightning, baby. A rat. Eek, a rat.
Nezumi!
It's June of 1865.
We still get to skip. Or not. What am I not remembering?
Yeah, I know, what are we forgetting?
June 1865. Matsumoto Sensei visited a compound resulted in some... Oh! I remember. I
She remembers now.
I think it's... I don't remember if it's this year or the next year. We'll see. Matsumoto
We'll see.
Sensei visited to the compound? What? Matsumoto Sensei visit to the compound resulted in some revelations.
That's right, yeah.
Okay. Thanks to which I tapped into the secrets of the water of life and the Furies.
Ooh.
It was also revealed to me how deeply my father was involved. The fact left me desperate to find him and learn more. A peculiar event occurred one night after Matsumoto-san had visited, or Matsumoto-sensei had visited. I shifted positions in bed for the 100th time. Sleep appeared to be impossible. The rainy season was upon us, and the humidity was causing me to be covered in a sheen of sweat. Maybe some fresh air will help. I got up and opened a window. Instantly, a cool breeze floated into my room.
Ooh, is this where she spies on Toshi?
It's either that or the ghost.
Yeah. I hope it's the first one because I like that scene.
We'll see which one it is. It's either this year or the next year. Much better. I stared at a section of the temple ground, savoring the feeling of air on my hot skin. Shining stars illuminated the view outside of my window, bathing everything in a soft glow. Huh? From the corner of my eye, I sensed something move. Who would be outside this late? The strange rumors that were floating around among the men suddenly came to mind. It's the ghost!
It's the ghost.
It's the ghost.
They made mention.
Ooh.
They
It's
made,
just fucking Sana.
yeah, they made mention of a ghost wandering the compound at night.
Boo?
Being in a temple, the surroundings were likely filled with spiritual energy, so there was reason for concern. But that's not possible, is it? If it wasn't a ghost, then I had just seen a real person, which might be an even bigger problem. If it was an intruder, then I needed to report them. Worried, I padded as quietly as possible out of my room. So... But it's incredibly late. Who should I... The whole compound was sound asleep, and it was a little intimidating to try and wake one of them up. I stopped in the darkened hallway to consider my options. Suddenly,
雪村くん、こんな夜更けにどこへ行かれるのです？
This is Sana
Probably
and
Sana.
yes.
Yeah.
Yukimura-kun? Where are you going at this hour?
For a vigorous walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
I spun around at the sound of a voice out of nowhere.
Hello!
そう反応されると
Oh,
Hello.
lol.
It
何か
is me,
私が
your
悪いことで
mental
もしたかのよう
illness.
ですね。
God damn it.
Have a good bad day.
Oh dear.
Judging by your reaction, you'd think I was some sort of thief.
I'm so
Witch.
sorry. Drink.
Yep.
Damn it.
Sana.
いえ、私の方こそ申し訳ありませんでした。
No, it is I who should be apologizing.
I want to hug him.
I
君
know.
を驚かせるつもりはなかったのです。
Hug.
I didn't mean to
See?
frighten you.
You want to hug him
See,
too?
he's coming off as he's. No, Faye just said hug because we all said hug.
Yeah.
Faye doesn't want to hug Sana, and Faye wants to punch Sana.
Is this true?
Yes.
But so far in this translation, he's been less creepy.
Yeah.
That was the whole problem, is they made him creepier than he is.
Yeah. I still.
I'm interested to see how he comes off in Heisuke's route, actually.
Yeah.
I'm still probably gonna hate him in Hadadas, to be fair.
Well, that's also fair.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, but that's because he suffers from Otome villain syndrome, which is the unfortunate tendency for Otome villains to sometimes be goofy side characters in some routes, and then sometimes be completely horrible murderous bastards in others, and then have their own routes where they're like perfectly acceptable people, so they don't have consistent characterization ever, and you're just kind of left there going, who are you?
Sonnen is just great at being all of that. That's the thing.
And there are multiple characters who suffer from that in this game. The brat, the bitch, Sonnen, and Kodo.
Yep.
The brat, the bitch, Sana, and Kodam. Okay.
Yeah.
I like how two of them, you just don't want to say the names.
Because we got so
It's
used
just
to
easier
the
to call
nicknames.
them the brat and bitch. It's just easier to call them brat and bitch. Everybody knows what we're talking about.
They know.
Do you want me to say Kaoru, and Kazuma? Because I can.
It sounds like you're struggling saying that.
No, Kaoru. That's how
Kaoru.
you say that name.
Yeah,
It's
Kaoru. Yeah, Kaoru.
Kaoru.
I
Yeah.
did say Kaoru.
Yeah, Kaoru.
Yeah, some people say Kaoru. No, it's Kaoru.
Yeah, it's Kaoru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
I'm insane.
Did you read the side?
I didn't mean to frighten you.
迷子のような後ろ姿を見ていたら、つい話しかけたくなり
I
ました。
just saw you looking lost and felt motivated to speak with you.
Huh?
Or Sana, the motivation is figured in.
Confusion ran through me, but he just smiled. Sanan can be sweet when he wants to be.
He can. Well, he has to. He knows he's not an inherently good person himself, but the thing is, Sanan like appreciates inherently good people because he really likes Heisuke and Hijikata. They're like two of his, and Kondo. They're like three of his favorite people.
Yay!
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 My icon is always so menacing.
この時間に部屋を出てはまた土方くんに叱られますよ。
Now he's trying
If
to escape.
Hijikata-kun catches you out this late, he'll be furious.
Oh,
He'll
I'm
be
sorry.
mild.
I'll be more careful. Drink.
Yeah.
I think Hijikata would be mad, but like Sanad's not telling her why he'd be mad. He's just telling her he would be because he's being a little troll ass bitch. He's got that I am amused Sanan face. Look at me, I am telling a funny joke.
Funny joke?
A funny joke.
何か困りごとですか？私に助けられるようなことであれば
Are you troubled by something? I would like to help if I can.
The smooth, even tone of his voice made me blush. With someone else there, I was now feeling foolish. I lowered my head and mumbled. I just thought I saw some shadows move outside. I was worried it might be an intruder.
なるほど。ということは
I see.
さらに申し訳ないです。
Unfortunately, now I feel even worse than before.
君を誘い出した犯人は
For you see the culprit who drew you out appears to be me.
Huh? If that was true, then... But I thought you were forbidden from stepping outside, Sanan-san.
Mm,
もちろん
indeed, all Furies have such restrictions placed upon them.
That's what I thought? I had a bad feeling, but I worked up the courage to ask. So then, you've been ignoring those commands even before tonight?
おやよくわかりましたね。
Oh, how perceptive.
というものでしょう。
Was that intuition or an educated guess?
深い意味はないのですが、散歩して
I didn't intend to be rebellious or any such thing. I just wished to take a walk.
I wasn't sure how to answer that. He studied me, gently smiling.
境内に幽霊が出るとの噂が流れているようですね。
I overheard a few rumors about a ghost roaming headquarters.
それは私のこと
That
でし
is most likely me. Every time I
ょう。
tell myself I
主張しなけれ
shouldn't,
ば
but
とは何度も思っている
well
のですが
Must go for a walk.
waka waka waka.
Uh-oh.
Waka 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 waka.
Damn it. Do you enjoy taking walks?
嫌いではありませんが、他にも理由があります。
I don't dislike them, but I have other reasons for doing it.
いくら羅刹といえど、室内に閉じこもって
I may be a fury, but being contained indoors with the others like me day after day, it can be quite suffocating.
そしてもう一つ。
Besides, we are in a temple.
真夜中に幽霊が出てもあまり騒ぎにはなら
Ah,
ない
it
でしょう。
wouldn't be too unusual to spot a ghost here in the middle of the night, yes?
God damn it, Sana.
Eh.
I suppose. So he'd know from the start the reactions his wanderings would provoke. Scaring all the new soldiers, that's what he wants!
Yeah.
幽霊でも羅刹でも夜にしか動けないのは変わりませんから。
Ghost or fury, neither of us can move freely until night falls.
Having become
Quack?
yawn.
Eh.
Oh.
Having become a fury, Sun and Sun was declared dead to protect secrecy. The weight of his secret must have been close to unbearable.
これからは今まで以上に外出を
I will make
控えるようにし
more of
ま
an
す
effort to restrain myself from stepping outside from now on.
Oh, no, I don't think it's that big of a problem. I understand your desire to be free of your confinement, truly. If the rumors of a ghost spread too much, however, there may be an investigation. So, just be careful. That's all I wanted to say. If the rumors gain traction, you would no longer be able to even go on such short walks anymore.
おかしな子ですね
You're quite the peculiar one.
いえ何でもありません今後は噂にも注意し
Oh,
ます
nothing. I will take your advice and be mindful of the rumors in the future.
Thank you for not dismissing me out of hand.
Rank.
I have run out of water.
Yeah.
There's no more water.
So,
Time.
BRB?
Yes.
All right.
There it is. There's the button. Baby.
Yep. Yep.
This person.
What?
I should be fucking following them.
Man.
This person.
Quack? Okay, I'm gonna go over to this side for it. Ah. What?
I'm looking at this person's Shinsengumi tag.
Oh. Just everywhere.
Oh, that's sad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. He could have completely disregarded my comment, but instead he listened to me. I bowed to him gratefully.
こちらこそお礼を言わせてください。
No. I should be the one thanking you. I am very grateful.
君と話していたら少しだけ元気が出てきた。
Speaking with you has improved my mind.
His words made me blurt out a question without thinking. Oh no.
Oh no.
Are you alright, Sanan-san?
腕の傷は癒えましたし、これで悩みの種も失せたと思っていたの
My
です。
injury has healed, of course, and so I believed myself to be rid of which held me back, but...
Oh, it's that one!
Yeah.
Yeah, the tiny...
Luigi plushie!
the tiny little
He's so cute!
plushie!
It's in the bed, definitely. But
たまに自分の
there are moments
わからなくなることがあり
when I lose sight of what I am.
私は人として
I gave up my life as a human, so I couldn't so it shouldn't bother me anymore. But
Sanan-san. He led the Fury Corps into battle, but he was also continuing his research on the water of life. He had ended up isolated from everyone. Maybe he was even questioning his own existence.
人間でなくなった私
I am a shadow,
過去を引きずり
tied to the world of by my
カメラのよ
past.
うなものです。
A human life has no meaning for me anymore.
もしかすると噂通りに幽霊なのかもしれない。
Perhaps the rumors are true, and I really am a ghost.
He smiled bitterly, but there was true pain in his eyes. I had to... I can't remember which one it was.
Alexa, remind me to go to the gym. I have added gin to your shopping list. Close enough. So,
I can't remember.
should make like the governor and grab his hand.
Alright, grabbing his hand. And then we get overcome with some emotion I couldn't name. I grabbed his hand. There.
He.
I think this is one of my favorites.
Mm.
For Sanan. Sanan-san, can you feel that? Your hands are warm. Blood is flowing through them just like mine. You may be a fury, but that doesn't mean you aren't alive like the rest of us. Sanan-san blinked, his eyebrows rising. There are times when I don't know who I am either. I knew there were some who claimed that I was a demon like they were. Maybe that meant that I also wasn't human. But still, even so, a life is a life. I had no doubts. The truth of this matter was clear to me. A smile stole over Sanan-san's face.
通りかもしれません。
Perhaps you're right.
私の命も尽きていない。
I've not lost this life quite yet.
Warmth had returned to his voice. No traces of his recent harsh and biting tongue could be found. It seemed like I was finally seeing the old Sun and Sun once more.
たとえ私が化け物だとしても、
Even if I am some kind of monster,
こうして今ここにいるという私たちの存在は変わりません。
we are still here, breathing, living, existing.
Right!
ありがとう。君のおかげで目が覚めたような心地です。
Thank you. I feel as if your words helped me step out of a fog in which I lost myself in.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been speaking out of turn. Drink.
Yep.
Genuine appreciation from Sun and Sun made my heart warm. Warm? No. Not a
My
heart
heart warm.
Heart warm.
It's not a heart worm, it's a heart warm.
Not a worm. Not a worm in your heart. That's bad. That's a little bad. I shook my head, embarrassed.
私は最後まで羅刹の可能性を模索します。
I will investigate my potential as a fury to the very end.
こうして生きながらえた命がある限り、決して諦めません。
As long as there is still breath in these lungs, I'm going to keep moving forward.
Sun and Sun. The words felt as if they held the weight of a vow, and his eyes glittered with determination. I sensed he made a serious decision, and he meant to abide by it with every fiber of his being. Afterwards, the rumors of ghosts haunting the compound faded. At last, it seemed like Sana-san had gained the strength to move forward. September 1866. What?
Oh, something between the Red Hood and Nightwing. Nightwing telling the Red Hood, you know, not every problem can be solved with a gun, and so fucking Red Hood says, I do know. That's why I carry 2 guns.
Isn't that from
It's from DC. It's 2 of the former Robins for Batman.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it from a game?
It's a comic.
Oh, it's a comic.
Alright. Hi, Sen.
Sen.
Hi, Sen.
Sen-sama.
Senhime.
Senhime. Okay.
She's a princess, yeah.
Right.
Hime is.
Still debating if Haruka's a princess or a queen. Oh no, the scene we see
The
everywhere.
only thing that would make it even better for her is she just starts breaking out in song, singing "Let It Go."
Oh god.
Let it go.
No!
I'm tired of my landlord depending on my rent. Bro, go get a job.
Okay, so the blue Shinsengumi Haori existed. It was made from Asa, a kind of...
Wonder what the fucking answer could be.
Oh god.
It's the Furies. Anyways, Gray, as you were saying.
I'm sorry, I'm reading something that, you might find interesting. I'll link it to you, Mel.
Oh.
It's about the Asagi Iro,
Oh.
with the Dandara pattern, and the historicity of it, and whether or not we can reliably say that they actually had that in the first place. And the answer is yes! We can! It includes probably what it was made from, too. That's cool.
Oh, we can skip this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when the boys
Woo!
come in. There they are.
Hi, boys.
Yeah, boys. We see this every route.
Yeah. Bye, oh, not yet. Bye, boys.
Oh my god, they all were completely black. That's hilarious after Ikadaya.
All
Walking
black?
around in black, all black.
Just black?
The uniform was completely black, just black.
Okay.
Black Hori and black Hakama.
March
The clothes-
1867.
Caesar is asking a legionary, why are all my royal chariots so dented and dinged up? Hail, Caesar. Very good, but again, what happened to my chariots?
Don't worry about it.
God damn it.
No, he's telling them that it was hail that dented them.
Yes.
I know. There you go, please.
Oh, we're skipping so much because...
Why did you use the Hakuoki image for illustrating what the Hori looked like? Kiss my ass. Leave me alone. I'm going to die.
What?
This
Can I-
image was
can
their
I,
fucking. This image was in their fucking write up of it.
Can I go ahead and do that for them instead?
No, thank you. Not right now.
Letters. Oh god, the fury attack has nothing to do with Sanan because... well, it does, but it's every single route. Man, we skip a lot.
Yeah, we are tonight.
Age cut. I am giving this scene variations because it just makes sense.
Yeah.
What scene makes sense to have variations?
The fury attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, it has to be variations. Like, it was the opportunity to have variations for everybody, but no! Especially when it's the last time we see Heskin Saito for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blackmail, blah, 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 depart.
Blah blah blah, Super Saiyan, blah blah blah, strongest ever, Prince of all Saiyans, blah blah blah.
Jesus. Alright, what's the next answer?
So we are going to be contemplating about the soldiers.
Okay. Jesus.
The Guardians, I believe, would be for Hesuke and Saito.
It would be, I think.
It's
You
easy.
should
Wow,
read
it's
that
Rito.
later.
Why is it that this route already is like crossing with fucking Kazuma?
Because they both have to deal with the Furies.
Yeah.
That's why.
Anyways,
I guess we're dubbing it again.
Okay.
I am saving this art. It's their header art, and it's really cute.
I waited for night to come and I snuck out of my room. It was a risk, but I could only speak with this person about Ito-san during the hours of the night. I crept slowly into the depths of the compound through a dark hallway.
Here, have a cat and a lowercase cat.
眠れないのですか？
Oh my god. Why does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
The only difference is their eye color, what the fuck?
I think if you look closer, it should be the same color.
No, that eye color is different because it's still a kitten yet. Its eyes will mature into being a different color when it gets older.
Okay.
They do?
What are you? What could you be
Puppies
doing
do-
up at this hour? Are you having some trouble sleeping?
Oh, Sanan-san.
昨晩は私の体のものの
I sincerely apologize for the actions of my men
怪
last
我は
night.
大丈夫ですか？
How is your wound?
Yes, it wasn't anything serious, so don't worry. I'm fine.
そうですか。
Ah, is that so?
もしや
I'm pleased to
その
hear
こと
it.
で何かあったの
Is
ですか？
that what brought you to me tonight?
No, it's something different. I wanted to ask you about something.
わざわざ会いに来てくれたよう
It
で
must
す
have been important for it to bring you to me, so I shall answer to the best of my ability.
I think you know Ito-san very well. I wanted to know how you felt about Ito-san leaving, as well as Saito-san and Hesuke-kun leaving with him.
伊藤さんの脱退について
I'm certain that not everyone is enthused about Ito-san's departure.
ですが皆さんが言うような
However,
悪い
it's not as
面ばかり
bad
で
as
はありませ
everyone
ん。
may interpret it to be.
尊王攘夷側にとっ
The
て
Shinsengumi is considered to be an organization absolutely loyal to the shogunate.
彼らの情報を
As
得るのは
such, it is
難しくなります。
growing more difficult to obtain any information on the National Imperialist Party.
その点伊藤さんが新たに
However, now that Ito-san has aligned himself with the Imperial Court, it will be much easier for him to obtain information rather than from them.
そこから得られた情報が今度は新選組に伝えられる。
He would then be able to pass such information along to the Shinsengumi.
伊藤さんの別隊の発足はそのような狙いもあるはず。
I believe this to be one reason for Ito-san's behavior.
近藤さんも土方君もそれを分かっているから黙認しているんです。
And I'm sure Kondo-san and Hijikata-kun are aware, which is why they agreed.
I had no ideas that these reasons led to Ito-san leaving.
その伊藤さんですが、毒を扱うつもりのはず。
However, when it comes to Ito-san,
飲まなければいいのです。
I just hope that whatever they're planning doesn't come back around to bite them.
I wonder what he meant by that. Maybe there was more happening than Zenon-san was letting on. So, are you saying that Saito-san and Hesuke-kun know anything about that?
いいえ、そこまでは知らされていないでしょう。
No, I don't think they've been told as much.
こんな時代ですからね。
I mean, given the
彼らも
current
自分の
political
ことを試
climate,
してみたかった
I
ので
mean,
はないでしょうか。
I'm sure they were looking to test their mettle.
ですが、彼らが
In the end, though, I have a feeling they will return to us.
About that. Really? Did Zenon-san seriously think they'd come back? Yes, I think so as well. Right?
Yes, I hope so as well.
Alright.
Yay!
Yes, I think so as well.
彼らを信じているんですね。
You have faith in them, don't you?
I do, but I have faith in everyone, even you, Sanon-san. Well, he's certainly surprised.
こんな私のことも信じてくれるとは。
How nice that you have faith in someone like me. You shouldn't put too much faith in adults.
Huh? Well, what do you mean?
冗談です。
Just a joke. What?
Son. It felt like I was meeting the Sanon-san I'd met for the first time all those years ago. My heart warmed at the thought. Eh.
Oh god, it's pictures of the inside of Mayakawa instance. And a floor plan?
There's
Kiss
pictures
my
outside
ass.
of Mayakawa?
Do you want to see?
Sure.
I will send you the link to the post.
Woo.
I have linked 2 posts you need to look at now.
God.
Yeah.
It's literally the estate plan of Mayakawa. I'm glad I'm following that person now. That person deserves to be followed. I just retweeted like a million of their
Oh
posts.
God. I'm gonna see that later.
You are, including Art of Soji and Yamanami / Sami. It's cute.
Did I adequately answer your question? It's also officially wear a sweater in the morning and regret it in the afternoon weather.
Yes. Oh, yes, thank you.
Blink.
いいえ。さあ、他の人に見つかる前に部屋にお戻りなさい。
No, not a problem. Now please, return to your room before you get caught.
Sana-san ended the
I
conversation.
feel like that's half of Samen's route in the Kyoto era is just him being like, go back to your room, Jesus.
Yes! Sana-san ended the conversation, bowing and turning to disappear into the darkness. I'm glad we were able to speak. I headed back to my room, heart lighter. It felt like I'd be able to sleep soundly tonight. Skip!
Yippee skip.
Skip.
Oh god, it's this again. Well,
I
we'll
love
have
the
a
Shin Sungumi.
slightly different outcome this time. Saniki Mikiku.
It's geek. Yeah, and you can assume Yagi residents looked similar because they were estates next to each other. So, damn, I found so much good shit on that person's blog and their Shinsengumi tale. The Shinsengumi. I love the Shinsengumi too much.
It's okay. It's okay to love them.
It's okay to love the Shinsengumi.
It's fine.
I love how Kondo's like, now, we have to ask our daughter her opinion on what she wants to do, Toji.
Kondo's the only gentleman in that goddamn room.
Everyone else is everyone else just heard you can't protect her and they're like Kill Bill siren. Yes, this time.
Yes.
Because you do have feelings for someone in Dashin Sangumi. Ooh.
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 I think it's
Ooh.
There is actually.
There's so many
Eh?
There's so many cute pictures of the Hijikata, of mascot Hijikata. I love him so much.
I nodded and calmly returned Sen's gaze. She seemed a little surprised, but a look of relief spread over her face. I see. Well, I shan't ask who. I see you found something here. Something important to you as a woman. If so, then I couldn't possibly tell you to leave. And quickly hit the skip button again.
Yep. Ah, yes.
Is this one go find the others again?
No, it isn't.
Is it leave?
Is it stay in my room?
Stay in the room.
Is it? Okay.
Okay. Because leave the compound is Saito and Saito. Is Saito.
No, it's Saito and Heisuke.
Yeah.
Saito and Heisuke. Yes,
Yes.
it's Saito and Heisuke's leave the compound.
I just remembered the scene for this with Sanin, and I wasn't sure if it was stay in room or compound.
No, me either. Because I was thinking of the scene too, and I didn't know whether it was go find the others or stay in your room.
Stay in my room. Alright. I'll stay here, so please help everyone else, Shimada-san. Although I'd only encountered them a few times, I knew just how powerful the demons could be. I was sure the more Shinsengumi men there were, the better the chances of success would be.
No, I was ordered to protect you.
Just then, the sounds of clashing blades rang outside the room.
Cling, cling, cling. Find a place to hide in this room. I will check on what's going on.
Alright.
I heard the government is putting chips inside everyone. I hope I get Doritos.
Alright, please be careful. Shimada-san grabbed his sword's hilt on his hip, but immediately after... Poor Shimada every time.
Yeah, I know, he always gets pulverized by demons.
That's why I give him a root. He deserves it. Shimada-san! I ran to the door to see what happened to him. But what should I do? Run away.
Run away from the room.
Because the other one is for Yamazaki. If I remained here...
Please.
God damn it. If I remained here, I was sure I would be caught. I decided to run away from the room. I could hear the chaos out front. I ran to the other side of the compound. When I arrived at the inner yard...
I finally found you, Yukimura Chizuru.
Not again!
I hate him!
I know.
Yeah.
You?
Word has it that members of the Yase clan paid you a visit today.
Can't tell if we read that before or not. Yase clan, demon clan of which Princess Sen is the head of.
I do feel like we...
Probably.
I'm sure they shared many things with you. You're an honorable, pure-blooded demon. Living in a den of fakes does not suit you. Oh no, let me guess what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Come with me.
What should I do?
Fight Kazuma. You should totally
fight
fight
Kazuma.
Kazuma.
Is it fight Kazuma?
Is it fight
Yeah.
Kazuma? Yeah,
Yes.
because I would say call for help is Yamazaki, because Yamazaki wants to help Chizuru all the time.
No, Yamazaki was staying in the room.
Oh, Yamazaki. Well, yeah, you stayed in the room.
No, like remain in the room, not go outside the
Oh.
room like we did.
Yeah.
So,
So
fighting
who is
Kazuma.
called for help?
Yeah.
It's gotta be Nagakura then.
It might be Nagakura.
It's gotta be Nagakura. Okay, fight Kazama-san.
It's either Nagakura, but I also can't remember how Soma goes.
Yeah, me either. It might also be Soma.
Might also be Soma. Anyway, fighting Kazuma. I won't go with you! I declared as I drew my kodachi and assumed a stance.
What is the meaning of this? Do you think you're a match for me?
Well,
She may not be a match for you. However, if you're looking for an opponent, I do believe I fit the role.
said it once.
Oh,
said
look
it
at that. He thinks that he's a chill child playing pretend. Just like whenever you played Pretty Pink Princess. Daddy, not in front of the malcontent. Why does everything go back to abridged? I don't know
I
why.
don't know. Your brain
I was
is
gonna
just
say
stuck.
you're quoting a bridge again, aren't you?
Yeah, it was during the whole when the future Trunks part was introduced.
Also, Sanan is looking for a fight.
Sonic
No.
does want to fight. Sun
Yeah.
is like,
No.
we're gonna
He's gonna start.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it, I listened to that song earlier too.
Yes.
Oh, I
Oh
love
yes.
Sun.
Since we are in Japan right now, there is a beach in Japan where not only snow and sand meet, but also the sea.
Beach
What?
with the sea in Japan, which is a string of islands. I had no idea.
Oh, Jesus. Sun and Sun emerged from the shadows. He placed himself between Kazuma and me.
You think that you, a mere fake, could fight me as an equal? We shall well, we will not find out unless we put it to the test.
Oh my god, stop being the same person as Hijikata.
I mean, I could give him my Hijikata voice if you'd like.
No, don't give
Whoa,
him your
whoa.
Hijikata voice. He doesn't talk like that. He speaks like a gentleman.
I'm kind of giving him hat and clogs. Also, thank you, Fade.
Yeah.
I'll get some water. Yeah, that.
The reason I said that is because Hijikata's catchphrase, because he says it enough at this point that it is a catchphrase, is I won't know until I try, or you won't know until you try. And Sun basically just said that, but fast.
I want to make
But
it
yeah,
more
I'm,
like he's
I'm,
looking
I'm
for a fight.
slowly making him sound more like hat and clogs now, I realized. From Bleach.
I have zero clue. I was not a Bleach girl.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
not.
He's the one with like the white and green striped hat.
You know that doesn't help at all, right?
Yeah, that
Even if
doesn't
I know
help
who
us.
that is.
That doesn't help either. I'm not going to buy Metaphor until it's cheaper. So, you're just gonna have to wait.
Don't remember if you read this line.
He didn't.
No, I did not. Also, let me make something clear to you. I am no fake. I am a fury. And now I'm going to allow you to taste a taste of a fury's true power. It's this dude.
Yeah, again, doesn't help.
Oh, well, anyways.
Me back.
He looks like a bad male model.
What?
He helps the main character Ichigo train to go into the Soul Society. That's it.
Is his name actually spelled with the kanji for strawberry? Or
For Ichigo, yes.
that's such an unfortunate thing to name your child.
What are his sisters' names?
Kadeen and oh, I forget the other one. Kadeen is the one that's like I'm in personal denial. Just because I could see a ghost doesn't mean I believe in it. That's really cool.
Sanison struck, but in the blink of an eye, Kazuma drew his sword and parried the jab.
Yuzu, that's her name.
Use it!
Like a fruit?
That's another fruit.
That's a fruit.
It's
Okay,
another fruit.
it's Karin. Does she have fruit kanji in her name too? Because at this point she fucking has to.
Cut in.
Because yuzu is a fruit.
I
Yeah,
know.
exactly. In naming your kid Ichigo and then using the fucking kanji for strawberry is like highway murder. That's like horrible. Why would you do that?
I feel
You're just
like-
going to get them picked on.
Also, you give it to a boy.
Yeah. And you give it to a boy. Yeah, exactly. That is like, oh my god, I did not realize when I was younger how much Ichigo has a tragedy as a name.
Switch Ichigo and cut in.
Yeah, fucking
That would have been better.
felt like Spelled like this. Tragedy.
Oh my god, stop moving! So that way I can actually get the kanji for it.
Yeah, I'll have to look up the kanji because I'm curious
I
now.
think he's getting it.
I am getting it, hold on.
Jisho, here I come. Jisho, my beloved. It just literally means dictionary.
Oh!
Jisho. Jisho is the best.
There it
Caught
is.
it. Caught it like Karen.
But they pronounce it Karin.
Yes.
Okay, I had to look up the kanji for her name now. You guys can keep reading. I'll do this.
Alright.
So that's summer. That's what I thought. I knew that kanji, but I don't know this one.
Sir?
You're stronger than a human, at least.
It is a fruit!
What?
The
What?
second kanji for her name. The second kanji for her name. The first one is summer. The second one is the kanji for nashi, which is a type of Japanese pear, an Asian pear.
Ugh.
And then her fraternal older twin sister is Yuzu.
Which is a type of fruit.
Yes.
So they're all named after fruit. So their dad was just like a bastard.
Their father's name is Ishin.
Spelled how?
Masaki is their mother. May she rest in peace.
You
Wait,
have
spell-
to.
Spell Ishin.
ISS.
No, I mean I need the kanji for. I'm just gonna look up the kanji for their name. Just,
Yeah.
I'm on the kanji quest now. You guys keep reading.
You're stronger than a human at the least.
Ishin means one mind. Kanji.
But that's all. I'll show you right now why I call you a fake.
Okay, so it's not his fault.
Your dad is a bit of a baka. No matter how hard you may try, you're nothing compared to a real demon.
They both moved in a flash. Flashes moved faster than my eyes could follow.
Cling, 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 cling.
All I could make out was the faint reflection of moonlight on their blades. To me, they appeared to be almost equal in strength. But for a moment, it seemed as though San had trouble with Kazuma's flurry of attacks. After he stepped back, I realized that San was covered in bloody cuts and gashes.
And
wish
then they
I was...
all seem to miraculously heal.
Yes. San!
This is nothing. Trust me.
This was a testament to the power of the Furies. San-san's open wounds were healing instantly. As Kazuma saw this, his expression tightened.
Yukimura Chizuru. Watch as I bring an end to this eyesore.
What should I do? Trust Sanan?
Trust Sanan.
Trust Sanan.
Wait, what are we doing on again?
This is Sanan's route.
Yeah.
Have you not been paying attention?
You know my memory.
It can't be that bad for this.
I think in my own
neither
pencils, man.
neither of them have fruit names. So the two of them together just decided to name their children after fruit like fucking monsters.
What the fuck? At least
better-
Cotton makes
Wait.
sense that it's disguised.
Yeah, but is it any worse than Kanye naming his daughter North?
No, but no, it's not. And at least, I don't know. At least you don't have to say the kanji for your name when you're introducing someone, unless they ask you. So it's not like Ichigo has to go, oh, my name is the kanji for strawberry in it. But like, if someone asks, oh, and if he's filling out job applications,
God.
that would be so bad.
Oh, God.
Oh god. The people would make so many sexist assumptions about him based on the kanji in his name.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I just feel like they're bad parents for naming the daughters can get away with it, but Ichigo specifically, that's like not great.
Nope.
Twin sisters can get away with it.
Brother, not so much.
Not so much.
But the
Pick a
older
manlier fruit. Pick a manlier fruit. Pick a manlier fruit. At least something phallic, like a banana.
should just call them nanners.
Nianos.
Yes, trust Robinson. Trust
yeah,
her.
yeah.
I trust you, Sana-san. Butterfly.
Butterfly.
ありがとう。
Sugar, baby. Thank you, Yukimura-kun.
私は再び
I
刀を握るた
have
めに
become a fury, so I can hold my own sword once more. Insert joke here.
今
No.
ここで存
No.
分に発
Like
揮しまし
he
ょう。
wouldn't have had problems masturbating anyway.
What?
It was his left-handed that was hurt. It was his left arm that was hurt, and he's right-handed. He would have been fine masturbating.
Oh, hold on.
Okay,
What?
Well, he started it.
started
I just finished it to its logical conclusion.
To be fair, I did start it.
They
Still
just
funny.
started.
Yeah, he did.
Still funny.
It is funny, but I'm just letting you know. He would have been able to
I
masturbate.
I will show you my power.
It's really funny in the wake of the conversation we just had.
まがいものと呼んだことを後悔
I'm going
す
to
るがい
make
い
you regret underestimating the powers of the Fury.
There you go. This.
Those eyes.
Ah, I love this scene.
They're
Kick
also
his
expression.
ass, baby. Beat him up. Kick
Please.
his ass. Kill
Hey,
him.
Sludge Mate,
Kill him. Kill him.
you actually wait a minute. That's wait, you were serious? We're going to fight? I thought you were just somebody's hype man. Kill him!
This is another abridged reference.
Yes,
偽物は所詮まがい
it is.
偽物らしく刀のサビにな
In the
れ
end, a fake is a fake, and nothing more. Waste away, like you should.
Oh, is this the route where Hijikata has that line where he's like, wolves take care of
そう簡単にはサビにできないようです
their own back?
Hmm?
I think it is.
Wait, repeat that?
It's either his or Hasty. He has a route where he's like, wolves take care of their own, and he's like, it's just the stupidest line, and I can't remember if it's this or Hasty's route.
I don't remember either. Oh god.
But he does have that line. I'm not sucking smoking.
It's somewhere. I remember
It is somewhere.
Anyway.
I'm just Hijikata-isms. Sorry. That should be my new username.
You may be a demon, but I won't waste away so easily.
まがいものとはいえあなたと対等に戦えるという
Call me
ことです
whatever names you want. I can still fight you, whatever powers you may throw at me.
Okay, Eleanor.
Fight me, bitch.
今度こそ本当に消し去ってやるぞ
Time to erase you from existence.
まだ本気ではなかったの
Have you finally decided to face me seriously? You've been awfully lax up until now.
まがいものの
You dare run your mouth, you worthless fake.
口だ
Mimi
で
Mimi.
は本気でかかってきなさい私も本気で相手をしましょう
Show me your true strength. I shall show you mine.
The two moved some distance apart.
Swamp.
三男隊長羅刹隊
Colonel Sun, we're here for backup.
Look, it's the baby boys. The poor Fury babies.
Aw. A few warriors burst in, all of them drawing their swords and surrounded Kazuma. All of them had white hair and crimson eyes. The Furies.
I still miss that part of 2020 where it was illegal for anyone to come near me. That's so sad, but it's so funny. It's the Prarius. Very well. I'll be rid of you fakes once and for all. Do not underestimate that power of the Fury Core.
Kazuma and San slowly edged closer towards one another.
Kazuma, you will stop there.
I wasn't sure where he had come from, but Amagiri had appeared inside the inner yard.
Amagiri, don't stop me. The Nishihonwanji have been informed of our visits. We must retreat before we are totally surrounded.
So the idea of a bunch of monks showing up all bald and shit and being like, what the fuck are you?
Go home if you want, Amagiri. I have some unfinished business here. I cannot. I beg you to understand the situation we are in. Fine. I'll retreat. For now.
Kazuma slid his blade into his sheath, and he shot a hateful glance towards San.
I'll kill you fakes another time. Then you can expect me to be there waiting for you.
Kazuma and Amagiri easily leapt over the wall of the yard and disappeared.
Members of the Fury Corps, after them.
The warriors all dispersed from the inner yard upon San's command. Finally, the campo was silent once more. San came to me as I stood still in a daze.
Was I of any assistance?
Why do I like that line coming from him right now?
Aw.
It's kind of... My brain kind of translated as a toddler. Is like, did I do good?
Yeah, I know. He's like looking for validation, but he's not sure.
He's like, did I do good?
Did I do okay?
Did I do good, Papa?
God damn it.
Papa, did I do good?
Basically.
Yeah. Yes, more than you know. Thank you.
Drink.
Yeah.
Let's see, we are also at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Jesus.
Goodness.
San stared down at his left hand and he began repeating a phrase over and over.
As a warrior is nothing without a sword. I am still a warrior, it seems.
San.
Do this to me! How dare you!
He dares.
In front of my salad and everything.
What?
Never mind.
Wait, what?
Damn it, Gray!
I'm funny, okay?
Yes. I trailed off. San continued in a warm voice.
I'm going to make my report. Please, return to your room.
I'm being sent off again!
Whoosh.
He turns to leave and I watch.
Hijikata linking arms in that one meme, and it's just sending Chizuru back to her room.
I turned to leave and I watched as his silhouette was engulfed by the darkness. Whoosh.
God, that's dramatic. What the
Ugh.
fuck?
Yeah.
Skippy.
Yep, Skippy.
Skip.
Skippity, skip.
We're being kicked
Skippity,
out!
skip.
Eek a rat.
Eek a rat.
Eek a rat.
Eat the what?
Eek.
No, not eat the rat. Eek. E-E-K.
I still
Well,
re-
Okay.
we reached a new section, and like, how much longer you want to go,
I
bro?
am saving immediately.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I was like, you saying eek the rat, I just remembered that's how Lucy got banned in the chat.
Oh god.
What?
Because
Lucy got banned in the
because I have Nightbot, I wasn't quite used to how it worked, so it would ban anyone who had all caps if they did it enough times, and Lucy literally repeated what Heisuke said, which was in all caps, so Lucy got banned.
Eek a rat. Yes.
What was this?
This was a year ago, over a year ago.
God
That,
damn it.
that is how Lucy got banned or tied for like 10 minutes. I think it happened several times, but that one I remember specifically.
I don't even know how to feel.
Right back to the
I
thing.
believe I promised I would write a guide to the Shinsengumi for the Utakuri fandom, so I'm going to have to do that now.
Anyway, I'm going here so that we don't have the opening repeating forever and ever after 2 hours.
Right, so tomorrow afternoon, Stardew Valley, and then at evening is going to be Persona 3.
Yep.
Uh,
Monday.
oh boy, but I'm tired.
Monday.
Not
Go
like
get some rest.
it's not like sleepiness; it's just like exhaustion, kind of.
Go get some rest, man.
Well, I still got D&D.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure you
Oh,
did
well.
a
D&D?
rain check on
Wait, you
that?
have...
I'll live. Don't worry about me.
Okay. And then
should we get the Westporian kit, buddy?
maybe.
Someone made a solace.
Monday, altar art.
Yes. May or may not have a second stream on Monday. We'll see.
We'll see what happens.
But
A makeup stream for all the Hakuoki dubbing.
we can't
Well,
dub Hakuoki because it's working.
Yeah, but what could happen if you wanted to do that is art stream in the afternoon and then dubbing at night, but I would have to be... Yeah, no, you're right. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, it would
Fuck.
not
It wouldn't
work.
Unless I just take over all your roles for that day, it would not work.
You already took Hijikata and Sakamoto and
Yeah, you already took 2 of his roles. I don't think it
Soma,
matters.
I took Hijikata and Kodo.
and
Hiba,
Soma.
Sakamoto, and Soma didn't have a person to voice them yet.
oh wait
And
a
I
minute,
volunteered to take them.
Yeah.
Matsumoto.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Matsumoto. I took Matsumoto. So I took 3 of his people.
Get away from me!
I took 3 people.
Yeah,
I took 2 bald old men and Hijikata fucking Toshizo. We should say the outro instead of
Yes.
Alright, let's get through this. Are we rating or no?
No.
Okay, in that case, please drink water.
Have a good day or night.
Try not to die because you didn't drink water. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon, everybody. Bye.
Bye.